Somebody pray for me. It been that day for me. Yeah, yeah.
It's a beautiful day today to buy a moped. We out, boys. It's number 2 this week. We got the Zuma earlier this week, and we're going back. Same dude, if you paid attention in the Zuma video, he mentioned something about a GP1 Derby scooter.
I don't know, dude. I got a Derby under there.
No way.
GP1.
What?
Right here, bro. With the title.
No way.
Run.
Well, I think we're gonna have to go pick that up, boys. If you ever drove on the Rainbow Road in Mario Kart, that's this road. This thing's like a straight up whoop section. I hear a 2-stroke back there. I hear it. Alright, boys, we got a whole truck full of parts. Whole truck full. And we got a GP1. This might be the biggest bike I've ever had in my life. What kind of bike is that, bro? We got a Derby right here, a GP1 with the 50cc Piaggio motor in it. And wow, dude, I don't even know what to say. These things are really fast bikes, and you can get them so fast really easily. So the story behind this bike is a really cool dude, and he got this bike through a buddy who was from some dude who moved from the Philippines, I believe he said. It's been sitting a while, but this thing will fire up. What it is missing is the taillight lens and the battery cover. So if somehow, some way, anyone watching this video is somewhere in the country where you guys have these bikes more often, let me know if you got a taillight cover for your boy here. But that's pretty much all it's missing. Right now it has a different carburetor on it. It's not the stock carb because the airbox is missing as well. But everything else is here. So we got all the plastics. Plastics are in good condition. Big old plastic, boys. He painted most of these black, as you could tell, and then the seat's toast, so the seat needs a new seat cover. But water cooled 50cc, as you can tell, clean titled to Nevada. This thing is nuts, dude. And she's beat though, as you can tell. The plastics, everything's kind of in beat condition, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Wow. This is one of the most useful things ever, these jumper boxes. Do you have to pull the brake though? Chuck's coming over with McGloverson to use my press. I'm gonna see how long it takes Chuck to notice the GP1. Check this thing out though.
You fucking, what's it called?
You got a fucking Derby GP1? Where, bruh? You fucking asshole.
Did you tell him about it yet?
No, I wanted to surprise him when he's the Piaggio.
Oh my god, it's waterproof.
I
like this.
Look at the pipe on that
The
thing.
lights are cool. I know, the pipe's sick as fuck.
We don't get Arizona, you gotta sell this to me.
What? No, bro. We're going to Arizona. We need 2 of them. I just threw the Derby together just so I can get a better look at what this bike even really looks like with the plastics on. So the only cover, like I said, I'm missing is this one cover right here. So if anybody has this cover, let me know, as well as the brake light. But got everything thrown on. These grab bars look like they're gonna be pretty cool once I get these mounted on there. They go like so, or like so. Those look pretty cool. I'm debating on whether I want to take paint stripper to all this stuff he painted black and try to pull this paint back off. Too bad, but like I'd want to sand it down and paint it. It doesn't really look like it got sanded completely, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Got a new tire, and that was for the rear because the rear is plugged and it's completely flat and it has huge old plugs in it and it's all cracked. And then I come around the front, I didn't even look when I first got it, and the front's super dry rotted too. Be able to focus in there. Got a few things on the way that I'm really excited for, but I think I'm gonna pull this thing out right now and just try to clean it off because this thing's dirty. So all caked up. All right, well here we go. Here's nothing. I'm really sad that this taillight's gone, but that's not a big deal. Hopefully I can find one maybe through you guys, because a lot of boys watch the videos from other countries. So if you have a 2003 Derbi GP1 taillight, please let me know. This thing should clean up pretty nice though. This carb's not using that, so I don't really care too much. Got a new carb on the way, baby. Some freshies for the Derbi. I ended up grabbing 2 of them. Got some good rated tires, up to 93 miles per hour for the big bike piece. So gonna go ahead and pull the exhaust and pull the front wheel off, pull this back wheel off. Look at the plugs in this, John. Figured if we're gonna bottom this thing, we gotta have some freshies on it. So throw the fresh rubber on it, and then I'm probably gonna, dude, dusty boy. Dusty, and then I'm probably gonna power wash this thing off too. And I'm thinking about sanding down all these plastics and painting them all black. I'm also debating on, do I run bare bar headset, and can you run bare bar headset without having to buy anything on this one, because it almost looks like it might look cool if I just cut that bracket off the front and maybe paint the bars black or something and run these bars. Shout out McLoverson for helping me put the tires on. We actually use this tire machine to do it too. But got the tires mounted, about to throw them back on the scooter. Fresh rubber pieces. Alright boys, this is where we're gonna call it with the first part of the GP1 Derbi. Fresh tires on there. I'm trying to find someone right now that can do the upholstery on this, because on the seat I need to fill in some foam, and I also need to get a seat cover made for it, because you can't really buy them for this. So need to figure that out, and yeah, a lot to come with this thing. A lot more to come with the Derbi. I'm super stoked to have a Piaggio motor bike, because you don't really come by them that often here in America. And everybody in the comments lately, when we're getting these bikes like the Zuma and stuff, we're in America, so like it's not that easy to get the 2-stroke scooters that you guys ride. Everyone's like, why don't you get an SR50, or why don't you have a Piaggio motor bike? Like, we do 80 miles per hour on like stock bikes, and like they say all this stuff, but we don't have those bikes available like that. Like you can get them, but you're paying top dollar, or you have to have it imported, because America just doesn't utilize mopeds and scooters like other countries do. I've been to Asia and I've seen like super heavy use of scooters on daily use, where people use them, and that's where they're coming out at. Other countries, it's way more common to see scooters and mopeds on the streets. Here in America, you never really see them, and when you see them, there's a Chinese one putting along like 15 miles per hour. It's rare you come across people who have scooters that are actually quicker. America just doesn't have a market like that, so it is rare to come across bikes like this, and I'm super stoked on this one. And something for the viewers maybe overseas to get some Piaggio flavor. And yeah, leave a thumbs up if you guys are stoked on this build. I think this one's gonna be one of my favorite builds right here, so I'm really excited to get into it, and make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet to follow along with this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.